There's something that's going to come through for you, a message, information that's going to come through for you, Scorpio, immediately. What's interesting, Scorpio, is that you have the Hermit at the back of the deck, which is often about like isolation, taking an inward, often like reflection, inward passageway, voyage in regards to like an isolated journey that you have to take alone. Because the Hermit, you see the star, it's about like your North Star, your North Guide, but in that initiation, it's about like having to separate from society in order to take that voyage and then come back to society potentially, because you see that she has the laptop, but she's actually turning it off, turning away from society, turning away from the general public in order to connect more of an inner guidance. But then you have the Knight of Swords, which is often about like fast movement, messages coming through. It's also the Knight of Swords. It's about a message, because swords is about intellect, it is about the mind, it is about, so often it is associated with like information or a message that needs to come through really, really fast, almost like the Eight of Swords, the Eight of Wands energy, where something is moving in really, really fast. So this is someone in your life, or this could be you, that have this fast energy, but the Knight of Swords has a immature energy in the sense of like they act without actually considering the implication of what was actually going to happen if they take action on the thought. It's literally taking action on the immediate thought and not considering like, hey, let's take a step back. Like the Knight of Swords isn't like the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords, where they're able to have that clarity. As you see that there's no clarity in regards to the Knight of Swords, because the Knight of Swords is moving in with the clouds. So if there is any clarity, because you see there is some blue skies in the background through the clouds, but he's moving with his impatience, he's moving through with his cloudiness. So this could be in the sense of like having the ability to like take action on things or do things immediately on the immediate thought, taking action on the immediate thought, and now worrying about like, well, what's the result of this action to this thought, not worrying about that, because in the end result there will be clarity. Knight of Swords isn't technically about like having an objective thought or being objective about their actions and how the implication of their ideas, their mind. It is literally rushing in with a message. He has a sword up in the air cutting through the clouds, but it's like he's moving through the frustration as it's happening. It's not like something that he's considered or thought about or been objective about or like separate himself from, and now he's taking action. It's like he's literally in the moment that he's taking action, he's had the immediate thought, and so there's no consideration of where this will go. It's just taking action on the thought, of the passion of the thought, and the passion and excitement of the message, that there's something that's going to come through for you, a message, information that's going to come through for you, Scorpio, immediately. This is something that the information needs to come through right now at this instant. You cannot consider how your action is going to affect others, because this is something that needs to be talked about right now. Like, it's literally like when you have information and you literally need to rush to tell someone that information before they actually know information by someone else, whatever situation that is, because it's like communicating that information will provide that release. That's what the Knight of Swords energy has. Knight of Swords energy almost has like a Wands energy, because there's this rush, there's this excitement, there's this like go, 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 go. He's probably kicking the horse with every fiber of his being, trying to get the horse going, to get to the point as soon as possible, because the information it doesn't matter who the information is for, that person needs to know the information immediately, and then once that information is released, they can relax, they can calm down, they can pause. They don't have the implication to know what the information holds, what power it holds, the results. It's like I just need to get this information out. So we'll figure it out. But it's like, it's interesting because it could be like from isolation, this person comes out from like out of the blue. So this could be a person that like comes out of the blue in your life, someone that you've been isolated from, or you've isolated from, or they've isolated, and then they're just like rushing in back in. Like there's this like message. We have the 5 of Cups, and the back of the deck we have the 8 of Cups. So this is like an individual, this is a situation where it doesn't give you emotional satisfaction anymore, and you potentially in the past you've walked away. The moon illumination illusions have been averted, where you're like, well, this doesn't satisfy me anymore. Even if I built up, I'm not going to keep building it up because it doesn't satisfy me. I'm going to walk away from it. It's okay. The 8 of Cups tells us it's okay to walk away from things that we've started to build up, even if we start seeing success, even if we start seeing a foundation, or start to build a foundation on something. It's like, don't build on something because there is no emotional satisfaction. So have started to walk away from something that you're like, this is actually isn't satisfying me anymore. So this could be potentially a person that comes in from the past that you walked away from. 8 of Cups, 5 of Cups, it's a missed opportunity. This could be an individual that's like rushing in because they're like, no, looking at the missed opportunity, and you could potentially be the missed opportunity, or this is a missed opportunity for you, where it's just like, oh, I need to know, like no, they can't make this decision to walk away from something that doesn't emotionally satisfy them, because if they just know this message, if they just know this information, they'll change their mind. This whole situation will change. What do we have behind the 8 of Cups? We have the moon. This is like illusions. This is subconscious. This is like shadow aspects. This is something that's been building up, potentially someone that's been like in secrecy. I'm getting like someone's like been building a passive income, build a foundation, but we see that in that building of the foundation, there's something in regards to like shadow aspect that comes through in your dreams almost, or subconscious message. Subconscious message could be that a message comes through your subconscious, through your dreams. So like listen to your dreams. And as the Scorpio, you are the prime example of a Pluto ruling energy, shadow energy, where you are very much connected to your shadow and those submersive messages that comes through dreams, or your subconscious, or a meditative state where there's a sense of isolation, and you're able to understand like but in some sense there is a missed opportunity. There is a focus on like a missed emotional opportunity that doesn't fulfill you anymore, and rushing in with a message. So 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups it's about having a gratitude for what you already have. So in regards to the 5 of Cups into the 9 of Cups, this is like there is a missed opportunity. Focus on your spilled cups, on a focus on what's not working out, but it's like focus from the 5 of Cups into the 9 of Cups. This is telling you actually you need to focus on what you already have, what you are grateful for right now, what actually is satisfying you right now. But I feel like you are going to get a person from this missed opportunity, from a missed chance, where they feel that they are missing an opportunity to not give you a message. Or this could be you, like you feel like if you don't give out this message, it will be a missed opportunity. Okay, so you have the 6 of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is all about being in abundance and understanding, having a relationship with the earth where it's a give and take. She has this relationship where you're debilitated financially when you're giving, and then like your bank account is zero and you're still giving because you're like, oh, if I give more, I will get more abundance. No, but 6 of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles is about a relational give and take. Even the Queen of Pentacles is about that in regards to like the relationship to the earth, is that if I give to the earth will give back in some way. It's like if I give to the universe will give give back in some way. If I give to the people will give back to me in some way. Okay, so now we're going to take each card and we're going to break down how the relational dialogue between these cards. Knight of Swords with the Five of Cups. This actually is suggesting for you, Scorpio, a complex and challenging situation. Because on the one hand, the Five of Cups is actually indicating a sense of loss or you are mourning, while the Knight of Swords is suggesting a need for swift action and a decisive approach. So this combination, Knight of Swords with Five of Cups, actually highlighting the importance of finding balance between grief and action. So this is actually encouraging you, Scorpio, to take time to process your emotions and work through any feelings of regret or disappointment for rushing into action. Because the Knight of Swords is actually a reminder for you that you have the power to take control of your situation and create a brighter future, which actually could be with the Nine of Cups, of where you have gratitude of what you have and you're not focusing, you're looking at the Two of Cups, you're not focusing at the cups that are turned over, and you're only focusing on what you have, the cups that are upward and that hold emotional fulfillment for you right now. And the Knight of Swords with the Five of Cups, this is a difficult decision or a new challenge for you. So this can suggest that there may be risks involved, that ultimately you have the potential reward, but the potential rewards are worth it, because the Knight of Swords is taking a risk of like rushing in without considering the outcome. Now the Five of Cups with the Nine of Cups, this can represent for you, Scorpio, a feeling of loss or disappointment in regards to the Five of Cups, but the Nine of Cups actually signifying emotional fulfillment for you. So this is indicating that you are experiencing pain and sadness in regards to your past, but you have overcome it and found emotional satisfaction in it, or that it is advising you to find emotional satisfaction from your just focusing from your past and just focusing on what nourishes you right now. While you have experienced pain and sadness from your past, you can overcome it by having emotional satisfaction. The struggle between the Five of Cups and the Nine of Cups is that the struggle or the conflict might be between these two cards is that you might have a hard time seeing the satisfaction in your life, the Two of Cups, being able to see the Two of Cups, the nourishment, the contentment, the gifts, the abundance that you already hold in your life, because you are too focused on missed opportunities, missed chances, and it could potentially put you in danger of actually taking action without considering the outcome and like going back to the past because you feel more safe, because this could potentially be like what hurts you, so it's like going back to the past. But what the future holds is gratitude. What the future holds is abundance. And that is what is telling us in regards to the Nine of Cups because you see the beginning of the deck, how the cards are playing out is that if you're focusing more on what gives you gratitude, then it's going to give you plenty food and abundance and happiness and satisfaction. Because by focusing on what actually gives you satisfaction, you're going to like give more to the community. And so this could be actually like focusing on what you actually have, and then by focusing on what you actually have and what you're grateful for, you're going to only focus on those things. So it's like the law of attention. And in regards to the law of attention, if we're only focusing on things that are missed opportunities, we might make further flaws or further mistakes or rash decisions that will be putting us back in the past, because the Nine of Swords with the Five of Cups is like rushing backwards. But we see in the future that you have the opportunity to hold abundance for yourself and for the servicing other people, balancing give and take with the universe, with humanity. First step is having gratitude for what you already have. This is representing abundance, nurturing, and domesticity. So this could be in regards to your home, what grounds you, what connects you to the earth, what connects you to the family, what just connects you to earthly matters. Because this is a woman who is grounded in the material world and who has achieved financial stability and success. And this can be you, Scorpio, or the potential of this is to be you. So this suggests that you are able to provide comfort, support, and nourishment to those around you, as we see with the Six of Pentacles, providing for others who might have been in the past, been where you were in regards to the Five of Cups, moving away from things that don't nurture you anymore, and going and paying more attention, law of attention, to what actually does connect you and grounds you. And so it could be what grounds you is actually servicing to other human beings and gift giving. Your love language could literally be gift giving, servicing, feeling connected to a community. This is telling you the first step from moving away from the Five of Cups, of paying more attention to what's not emotionally fulfilling you, of what spilled cups, is actually focusing on what already has that emotional fulfillment in your life. And by focusing on that, you'll then naturally go towards providing abundance for yourself by creating a balance with people in your community, with people around you, whereby servicing, because the Six of Pentacles it does have the lesson of like not shifting so much of yourself to others that you are lacking. But since that we have the Six of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles, this tells me that actually servicing to other human beings, focusing on service to others, is actually going to give you more abundance. And honestly, the Nine of Cups also tells us like we don't have to like spend more money in order to have gratitude for what we have. Like you don't have to get more capitalism to get more. It could be actually like you have more abundance when you give out more. Because what capitalism tells us with the Nine of Cups, it tells us like, oh, if we have more trophies, if we have more, we get more emotional fulfillment by having more. But actually, the Queen of Pentacles with the Six of Pentacles, this tells us that in your case, and all around, this is universal. It's like actually having more doesn't mean you're more emotionally fulfilled. And in some cases, it could be that maybe you need to declutter. Maybe you need to look at your life and be like, I actually have more, so much in my life that I'm fulfilled about, that I'm excited about, that your natural service to the world. That is the Six of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles. Your natural service to the world is going to come naturally to you by having gratitude for what you already have. By seeing what you already have, it could potentially lead to you realizing, actually, I can give out more to others. That is like your North Pole. That is your North guiding you, your North Star guiding you. Because in the beginning of the deck, beginning of this reading, we did get the Hermit energy, your inner guidance connecting you to your soul purpose. And that could be actually servicing others by giving out more of yourself to others.